welcome back here. I'm excited about our next guest, Leonora Miller.
Yes.
Leonora.
Lenora. No, it's not. It's Leonora. I know. I know
I'm
what
the
I'm
one that
doing. You
messed it up.
trust me. Huh?
I read it. I read it wrong.
Well, I know it. That's what I said. That's why I said, can you say that one more time? You got to have something. You know, you can't just be plain if you're going to be an author. You got to have something to stand out there. And you got to be excited. Your book's just now. I guess this is hot off the press.
Yes, hot off the press.
Yeah.
This is the first time that anyone is actually saying the book.
Yeah, and I'm privileged to hold this one right here. It's going to be out on the shelves as we're speaking. You got different signings coming up?
Yes, starting this Saturday, we'll start our book signing tour in New Jersey, and then on Sunday we'll be in Philadelphia, and Monday we'll be in Philadelphia, and on Saturday we will start at Synergy, which is downtown Wilmington across from the Doubletree Hotel.
Yeah, so look forward to get out there on Saturday, especially you churchgoers out there, because I love the title of this, Hellraiser in the Church. What is this? Is that you, or is that...
No, it's not me. Actually, it's about different situations that happen and occur in church, some good, some bad. A lot of times people come to church and they expect one thing, they get involved, and then the subtitle, deception, comes in, manipulation. They don't know if to run or to forgive and restart. And so in each chapter we talk about different scenarios, situations that happen, but at the end...
Because church has become very political today.
Yes.
Yeah, and without even opening up the book, I mean, yeah, my grandfather was a Baptist minister, so
Okay.
I'm somewhat familiar with the insides and workings of the church. But it's, you know, and it's been that way for years and years, going more and more political. So it's, you know, has the church lost its flavor completely? I mean...
No, not really.
Yeah.
I think it's situational. Sometimes it's very, very good and vibrant, and sometimes a couple things happen, and you just have to, the leaders just have to bring everybody back together and realign to what the church mission is.
Do you think they forgot who the true leader is within the church? Maybe that's the problem. Yeah.
Some people, but not everybody.
Yeah, yeah. But you know, and when you're talking about this, are you talking from the minister's standpoint all the way through, or?
Yes. So
yeah.
in the introduction, the book says the Hellraiser could be anyone from the pastor all the way to the back door.
Yeah, I was a hellraiser in church, but that's not the reason. You know, that's what my grandfather always told me anyways. But it's, you know, let's get into some of it. I mean, okay. What's some of the things that's taking place that you maybe need to keep an eye out on?
So the first chapter starts, it's called Call to Serve, and that's the person who's just come in church. They really want to be active and involved, not quite sure how to get there. Then we talk about the sea epidemic, which is...
Because when you get, you know, you said active involved, because you're talking about a person going to church. They've just found a new thing that's brought a whole new meaning to life for them, and they're all excited and everything else. And the last thing you want, because you hear so many negative things coming out of the churches and everything, is, you know, will this guide them to be sure they're getting the right way, or...
Yes. So even though we talk about situations that aren't pleasant in the church, in each chapter I give solutions for the pastor as well as the servant.
Right.
So a lot of times people just jump in too quickly, or the pastor needs a position filled, a warm body, so they don't train the person, they don't talk them through, they put the person in place, and then a whole bunch of confusion starts to occur. So how to minimize that confusion, how to realign, how to train, how to assess where your organization
we're
is.
power-hungry people, and that's even within the church. That's one thing I used to get in, you know, arguments with ministers quite a bit, is that power struggle, you know. And I always said, you know, they forgot who really leads the church. You know, it's not necessarily that man in the pulpit or the other one, but the good Lord up above, and they kind of lose that what they're there and delivering that message. You know, is politics that strong in every... are you in one church, or did you go out and study?
I've been in church all of my life. So a lot of these situations are things that have happened either to me personally, to other people I've witnessed over probably the last 15 to 17 years. And one of the chapters we have in the book is Play Your Position, and that's understanding what your role is, understanding what your neighbor next to you role is, and understanding the primary goal and what you need to do.
Right, and what is that in most churches today? Raise more money?
No, it depends.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But to increase the membership, a lot of people are reaching out to the community, to the families, trying to bring in more family-oriented things into the church.
Yeah, and then which is important because we,
Right.
you know, even when my mom and dad didn't go, they'd kick us out to be sure we attended every Sunday. You know, and that was the thing. I mean, that was the way of life, and that's not there today. I mean, I look around and so many, you know, on Sundays, and I was telling my wife the other day, I think I'm just going to go out and start visiting churches, just walk in different churches every Sunday because you don't have to be a member to hear the word.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's free.
And but if you become a member and you're going to get involved, you need this.
Yes, this is a good guide. It's a good guide for anyone who wants to work in the ministry, and it's a good guide for pastors because sometimes I honestly think they don't understand what's going on, and so it gets them to look and reflect on what changes they need to make.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to reading it, and you will too. And the best way to pick up one of these is visit one of the book signings, especially here in Wilmington, Delaware, on Saturday at
Synergy across the street from the Doubletree in Wilmington, Delaware.
Yeah, so right downtown, and you're going to be there from what time to what?
We'll be there from 11 to 1, and they can go to our website and look at all of the book signing dates.
Yeah.
And our website is www.dirigere.com. That's www.dirigere.com.
Well, I appreciate you coming on. I'm looking forward to reading the book, and I hope you'll get out there and pick up one of these too. And thank you once again. And
Thank you,
Kevin, you definitely need to read this.
I do.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Well, you need to just visit a church sometime.
I do that periodically.
You got to get your kids into church. You realize
They
that?
go more than I do.
Yeah.
I mean, no, never mind.
All right, well, we'll talk about that another day then.
Thank you.
You get me
Thank
in
you for
trouble.
coming, and you want to stay with us, be right back right after this.